Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys are bouncing like a newborn baby. So guys, I'm here with another reaction video. This time around we're going to be checking out a video together titled Why I'm Not Moving Back to USA After Living in Germany over 4 years. Interesting. Wow, I want to know the reason why she has really fallen in love with Germany, even though she's an American. Like, wow, interesting. So let's check it out, guys.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Zoe Marie and I film videos here on YouTube in the category lifestyle, travel, and fashion. Today's video is going to be 7 reasons why I'm not moving back to the United States. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as like this video if you like this type of content from me. It definitely helps me out and just shows that you support my channel. So let's just jump right into this with number 1. So I've been getting a lot of comments from some of my subscribers asking when I'm gonna go back to the States or if I'm going to go back to the States, and that's basically the reason why I'm making this video, because from my perspective at this moment in time I do not see myself ever moving back to the United States. I've gotten a taste of something different, and this is not to say that the United States is, you know, just something totally bad. It's just my perspective and the reasons why I really love Germany and want to stay in Germany or in Europe. So, number 1 is safety. I find the safety here in Germany completely different, obviously, than New York and New York City, but I actually feel as a woman quite safe in general here in Germany. I don't feel like I have to clutch my bag, clutch my pearls every time I'm walking down the street. I generally do feel very, very safe in the streets. Obviously, you know, maybe there might be some stairs. More specifically, if I'm walking at night, obviously you need to keep yourself on guard. I'm not saying drop your guard when you're here in Germany, but I generally do feel safe. I always felt in the United States, especially in New York, because that's where I'm from, that you just have to keep your bag close to your chest. You just have to really look out. It could be different for other US states, but for New York, especially if I go into the city or if I'm just in a little rural area of New York, I just feel like I have to, you know, watch out. And of course, this is not to say that crime and crazy stuff does not happen in Germany. It's just not so big as it is in the States, as it is in New York. Number 2, it's actually quite easy to go back to New York from Germany. Normally I would have a layover, for example, in either Paris or Amsterdam for maybe an hour, and then it's just a 7 hour 20 flight back to New York. So it's not like across the world. It's not like New York is so far from me that I don't get to see my parents, and I am quite blessed that I am able to go back to New York at least twice a year to visit family, so it doesn't feel like I'm completely ostracized here in Germany. On top of that, I do FaceTime with my family every day, so this deep homesickness doesn't really take me over. It's obviously there, but it doesn't overwhelm me because I do get the chance to visit my family often. Number 3, Germany is very, very family friendly. I mean, wow, really? I've never been anywhere where it's just like so family oriented. I've never seen this before, and for me it kind of warms my heart because I do want to start a family, and I would love to start a family in Germany. And the fact that things are just so, you know, child friendly. There's like little grandmas looking out the windows, watching the kids walk home, making sure, you know, everybody's getting to where they need to get to. I don't know, I just feel like to have a family here in Germany, it would be really safe. For example, if I were to have a family in the States, I personally feel like I would never let my child walk home after school or even walk to school. And if they have to because of circumstances, like I have to go to work, I would just be shaking because I would be in such fear. I have just seen such crazy things happening in New York with missing children and just that whole works. And here in Germany, it's not really a thing like that. You see kids, like little kids walking home, and it's just everyone understands that it's just a safe environment. It's actually normal for kids to walk home alone, and they always get to their destinations. So I really do love that about Germany. I cannot wait to actually start a family here. The 4th thing why I would not leave Germany is the school system. The school system in Germany is really good, as well as it's free. The aspect of paying for university in New York, you're paying like arm and your leg. That's actually what it costs to go to university. I think it's not right. I personally don't think that you should be paying for an education. I think a lot of things, but the point is, in Germany you don't have to do that. If you're going to university, you can pay absolutely nothing for university, just the school fees, which could potentially be 500 to 600 euros, but I would pay that 600 euros definitely compared to a 30 grand tuition, definitely. And I think if I have a family and I want to have maybe 3 kids, don't judge me, I want to have a lot of kids, but for example, if I want to have 3 kids and I have to support them through college and pay for their university degree, I would probably go bankrupt, I don't know, or eating rice for dinner, only rice, because I could not afford anything else. It's just so expensive in New York to go to school, and I think I can say this for all of the states, it's expensive for a degree, and here in Germany, that's something that you don't have to worry about. So the 5th thing.
Amazing. Wow, now I get her. I understand why she cannot move over to USA. Like, USA is kind of high, like the standard of living there is quite high. Like, when you talk about safety, she said US is not as safe as Germany. Little children can even go home from school by themselves. Like, wow, is that how safe Germany is? Like, little children, like primary school or someone that just entered secondary school, you know, newly going, like secondary school is still okay, like primary school per se, something like that. Wow, then that's actually good. And she spoke about education. At first when she said it was free, I was like, no, is it actually free? Then she actually elaborated, okay, you pay something small, because there was a particular video I reacted to and somebody actually corrected me in the comment box that education in Germany is not free the way the guy said it, but at least it's kind of affordable compared to, you know, studying in USA, in New York, that their school fees is so high and expensive. And now I can understand why she will actually choose Germany. Maybe she actually went there to school and decided to stay back. Only God knows. Let's keep watching, guys.
Thing is just going to be the higher standard of living. Every time a subscriber asks me why I would choose Germany over the US, one of the things that I mention is the higher standard of living. Coming from New York, where everything is just so expensive, I mean, wow. It is just ridiculously expensive. I just read this online. Don't quote me on it, but New York City has just been called the most expensive city in the States, outranking San Francisco. Again, don't quote me on that. New York is just expensive, and the standard that you get for what you pay for is so little. You get basically nothing for your buck, and it just makes no sense. But here in Germany, you have a higher standard of living, as well as it's affordable. Your whole salary is not gone paying for your rent or your mortgage, and you can still afford to eat, and you can still afford to go out to dinner, go out with friends. It's all still very affordable. Things are taken care of here in Germany. For example, the roads. And this is just a funny story, but my dad and little sister did just visit me. They're already back in the States, but the first thing that my dad said to me was that, wow, what kind of like pavement, what kind of gravel thing are they using on the streets, that their streets are so perfect and always perfect? How does it not get destroyed? And he's only saying that because in New York, I mean, like, New York, shame on you. The streets, shame on you. The streets in New York, they're ghetto. I'm not even kidding. The potholes in New York will literally destroy your car. Literally, if you just drive into one pothole, your whole car could be destroyed. Here in Germany, those things are taken care of. So number 6 would be nature. Coming from Long Island, nature really wasn't a thing in my life. I never really looked out the window at the forest. There was no forest around me, or the mountains. There's no mountains around me. I never was really in that scene, and I wouldn't say I'm like super in that scene, but to actually live in nature and be surrounded by, you know, mountains and the Alps and things like that, it really just puts me personally at like in a peaceful mindset. To be able to wake up and see that, or to be able to just maybe walk 20 minutes and I can just walk into a forest or see horses. It really is something therapeutic for me, which I didn't have in New York, and I don't know if I would want to give that up again. You just have to see it and be in it to kind of understand what I mean. So the last point that I want to talk about is traveling. One of the bases of my channel is a travel channel. It's partially a travel channel, and in New York, I mean, it just wasn't working. To travel anywhere, even within the States, it might cost you $1 or $2. But here in Germany, we're like kind of center in Europe, and I find that it's very easy to travel anywhere. It's not that expensive, and since my channel is partially a travel channel, this is something that I need to do. I need to travel, as well as I love to travel. I want to see new places, but I also don't want to empty out my pockets, because I don't have it like that. So I don't want to be emptying out my pockets just to go to northern Germany or just to go to the UK. I don't want to do that, and that's the luxury that I have living in Germany, is that I can travel freely, affordably, comfortably, and still have money to spend in the place that I'm going to, basically. So we've reached the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have anything to add why you are not moving back to wherever you're from, definitely leave it in the comment section, or just leave a comment in general about what you thought about my points. Again, this is just a little disclaimer. This is not to say anything bad about the US. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe, and I'll see you in another video.
Wow, amazing. One thing I know she buttressed on, she was particularly about, is the expenses in USA. If not for the expenses in USA, maybe the reverse would have been the case, but the expense is very high there in US compared to Germany. And she said when it comes to traveling, since Germany is a Europe country, you get to travel around the other European country easily without spending much. But in US, it's like the bills are high. And she's made mention of New York, that in New York they have bad roads that if you're not careful, like you spend a lot of money, repairing your cars. Like I never knew that place is kind of serious. That place in USA is kind of serious. Like New York, that I thought New York is like one touche, nice place, but she said it's more like a ghetto kind of lifestyle or so area. Well, I don't know how true that is, but based on her own, she has been to these 2 different countries, so she spoke on what she has experienced. Is based on experience, and it's not that she's trying to bring any country down. It's just what she feels is better for her at that moment, because you have to weigh 2 options. You have to think about your pocket. You want to be in a place where you can live comfortably. If you are being paid well and you think USA is okay, you can stay. But when you know that your salary or the money you're making is not that much, and you have another better offer to go to another country, or you've been there before, maybe education took you there or work or something, just settle down. It's not that she's trying to be against the country USA. No, she's just talking based on her experience, and I really learned a lot, guys, from this, and like it made me know more about USA and Germany. So guys, this brings me to the end of today's video. So kindly hit that subscribe button for more, like, share and comment, guys. My name is Bukunmi Bekikran. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.